welcome back. Today we're going to talk about handguards, specifically for the Road King Special 2021. I know people have a divided feeling about handguards on touring bikes, but to me personally I like it. I like the function of it as well. We deal with a lot of rain down here and highway debris, so it just seemed like a perfect fit. Anybody with a 21 Road King knows that they stopped making the hydraulic clutch. They went back to cable clutch. So I know me personally, I've had a lot of trouble finding the proper handguards that fit. I originally bought these. These are the Memphis Shades MEB 7224, specifically for the Road King Special, but it only goes up to 2020. So while the while the brake side fits fine, the clutch does not. It's the bracket. The bracket's a little different. I found a way to make it work though. But to do that, you do have to purchase an extra set of handguards. So here we go. If you have a 17 to 20 Road King Special, this will work for you. One of the things it needs, because the turning signals are on the bars, is this cutout right here. And I know I'm not the first one to talk about handguards. This is more of a solution for those with the 21 specials. See, there's the cutout for the handguards, for the turning signals. This is your clutch side bracket. This one here, if you notice it's going this way, is your brake side. The problem is, this is made for hydraulic clutches. So, what I discovered, with a little help from the internet, is here's part of the solution. These are the MEB 7220s, made for up to, I believe it's the 17 to 21 street bob. So this is the most important part right here. This is the clutch side bracket. As you can see, compared to this side, you can see the difference in length. This side is much longer, which is perfect for my 21 Road King Special. So, the issue is, this is the street bob handguard. Notice how it doesn't have the cutout like this has. So, unless you're gonna move your turning signals, this won't work. So what you're gonna need: 7/16 socket, 1/2 inch opening wrench. I've already cracked the bolts here, so this should come off pretty easy. You gotta be careful, there is a washer on both ends here. And just want to gently lay that turning signal down. So the first thing you do, well, let me show you this. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there is the issue. The distance from here to the end is much different on a cable clutch hand control than it is on the hydraulic because of the other reservoir, I believe. So this bracket, this is from the Street Ball box, fits perfect. You basically take these rubber grommets that they give you, feed it through, and then these caps here that have the thread side here will squeeze into there. Your bracket will go right over that. There you go. So he's going to go here. Going to reinstall our mirror. It's going to hold that in place. Let's see if I can get you guys a better view of what we're doing down here. Looks like you can see that pretty well. So you're going to want to take your mirror, put it in position. Now there is, if you can see here, there is a little indent, and there's a little nub right next to where the stem of the mirror goes through. So you're going to want to put it over the hole and line up that little nub. There you have it. Get your washer. Oops. If it slides, that's all right. You can always put it back in position as you tighten it down. Okay. Take my 1/2 inch. And there you have it. Okay, so this is how everything is when you take it apart. You have the bracket, in this case, brake side, nut, 2 washers. Here's the cap with the threaded side, rubber grommet, washer, and another set, because there's 2 obviously. When you get it, it comes assembled like that. So if you notice, don't make this mistake. These rubber grommets don't go inside the bracket. They go inside there. You know, you gotta take it off, put it in the other side. So these things go in here, not in the bracket. And I'll show you. Gently push that in there. Make sure it's flat. Boom. One. Take the other one. Pull one side of it through. Pull too hard, you don't want to tear the rubber up. I swear it's a lot easier than this. guys know how it is when you try to do something and you know people are watching. So there you go. Pretty straightforward. All right, lay that down. These washers, so plastic washers, if I'm not mistaken, they go here, right over the holes. I'm going to push these guys through, and if you notice, it's flat on one side, rounded on the outside. You want to turn it like this, so it's top and bottom flat to match the shape here. So if you see, I've got it in there. I know it's black on black. Can't see anything. When I turn it that way, it'll help seat it. I'm sure you guys can see that. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. That side. Washer. We'll take our bracket, maneuver those button things to get this as flush as possible. Okay, that looks good. One washer, two. Screw that in, tighten it down. Same thing. One, two. I'm going to screw that down. I'm going to take our 7/16 socket. Nice and snug. Now it's ready to go on the brake side. Okay, so now we're ready to put it on the brake side. Again, 1/2 inch open end wrench. We'll get the mirror off. Watch the turning signal. As you can see on this side, I lost the washer. It's okay. All right. We will take our handguard, put it there, slide the mirror through to hold it down. Now the right side doesn't have a notch. I don't know if you guys can see that. A little dimple like the other side, but there is this cutout here. So we're just going to look for that. So I'm going to slide it in place. Looks like right about there. If you got an extra set of hands, even better. But certainly doable by yourself. Just gonna start the thread here. just gonna try to adjust that a little bit. It's pretty tight. Now, if I can get just get that thread started, be all right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was looking to do. Just bring that down a little bit. Give me some room. Get it hand tight. At least to a spot where I can adjust the mirrors. Take my 1/2-inch wrench. Just get that in approximate position. This one, you can see it. Small gap. We can adjust this up and down, tighten that up as you feel the need. If you notice, this gap's a little smaller because this one was cocked a little higher to begin with. So there you go. There you have it. So I will be taking these for a spin, and I will get back to you on my thoughts.
There you go. Looking good. Shields up. Let's take her out. All right. So I've had them on for about day and a half. Rode out with it at night, during the day on the highway, and I gotta say, they perform pretty much as expected. They're very stable. I do feel the wind being deflected. They don't vibrate on the highway, at least not that I can see. Yeah, pretty straightforward install. So yeah, I mean, buying 2 packs is not ideal. Certainly not the way to go. Hopefully Memphis Shades will either make the brackets available individually or start selling them packaged with the guards with the cutouts for the turning signals for the 21 Road Kings. That remains to be seen. I mean, there's certainly a few things you can do. You can hold on to them. You know, maybe if you're planning on moving your turning signals later, you could try to sell them. Try to return them. I mean, that's up to you. As of right now, I do have somebody interested in buying the Street Bob cards, so we'll see where that goes. Otherwise, you know, I guess it really depends on how bad you want them. So for me, this was the fix. I've been looking for them for a long time. Not too many people make handguards. There's another one out there. I believe it's Carbon Visionary. Obviously a lot more expensive because these are carbon fiber ones. I considered those, but again, didn't have the cutout for the turning signals, which meant I had to spend more money figuring